listening to everybody else speak about what's going on with the team, and it's hard being a professional athlete, being in a team environment, and wanting to accomplish something very great. Everyone always going to say, "Oh, they need to do this, they need to do that." Nobody knows. Nobody's been in my position. Nobody here. So I don't expect anybody here to understand that. Everybody can just speak on it, and just give their opinion about what would be best for it. But for me, my focus is figuring out, the guys I have in this locker room, how to get the best out of them and them to get the best out of me. So it's been hard, but it's a challenge worth fighting for because the end result is standing on that stage.
Those are some pretty introspective thoughts for this stage of the season for a team that looked like it had righted the ship, and now it does not look that way. What do you make of that? Forget about the game. What do you make of what he's saying right there?
Well, first off, Kyrie Irving is a talented performer, and I'll take him on my team in any way, shape, or form because he's that gifted. He's a champion, and he's accomplished so very much. But he's not making the proper steps as a leader of the Boston Celtics in front of the camera as it relates to when their team's struggling. When you get beat by Kemba Walker's great performance, it's one thing to acknowledge how he played. You don't have to say we should trap him like the rest of the league does. Oh, and by the way, he's a guard. You can actually check him too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know
his coach under the bus is what you're saying.
Right, but that's the guy that plays the same position that you play. So you have a chance to slow him down yourself as well. So these are the level of comments that I just understand that Kyrie is going to be his final season in Boston. I really believe that.
I would agree with you. I saw the writing on the wall, and we talked about this earlier where I said I think regardless of what happens this year, I think Kyrie Irving is leaving Boston. The work speaks for itself. Like the proof is in the pudding right there. Doris Burke said something during their game the other night that was so profound, and it was so on point. She was saying, this team is a reflection of Kyrie Irving's mood. When Kyrie Irving's in a bad mood, it translates on the court. When he's in a good mood and he's jovial and he's fun, that translates on the court. They pass the ball, they're sharing. And what you see right now is a mercurial Kyrie Irving who seems like nobody else can get it. You guys don't care. I care. I don't want to talk about it anymore. And that's not the kind of mindset that you need as a leader when you're trying to show with your leadership, especially in your actions, Sean.
Look, you guys, we've talked about this for the last couple months. Can they win a championship? Well, I don't think they can win one with Kyrie. Not this version of Kyrie, at least. All right, and I think this team is better without Kyrie. And the numbers kind of prove it. The involvement of the young stars, they pass the ball 11% more when he's off the floor than when he's on the floor. They go into ISO plays 13% more when he's on the floor than when he's off the floor. And oh, by the way, their defense is a lot better when he's off the floor.
There's some frustration in there. We don't need to ride an emotional roller coaster. We need to get better. That's coming from the words of Brad Stevens, Celtics head coach.
And that is a reflection of leadership. And it goes to your point as far as how his attitude trickles down and how it tends to make, from an outside perspective watching, this team starts to go like this when Kyrie's in a bad mood. And he's been in a bad mood a lot.
And it does beg the question, if they are better off without him, what does that mean for their future?
I don't expect anybody here to understand that. Everybody could just speak on it, and just give their opinion about what would be best for it. But for me, my focus is figuring out, the guys I have in this locker room, how to get the best out of them and them to get the best out of me. So it's been hard, but it's a challenge worth fighting for because the end result is standing on that stage.
Just back-to-back particularly ugly losses as the Celtics have lost 4 straight, allowing one of their highest point totals in the league. During this span, they've been outscored in the fourth quarter by 10 points per game.
But he can't just dictate that he's out of there. That's bull. Same shit you guys were just watching.
From the set of Get Up with Jalen Rose. And so, look, the Celtics season has been like a roller coaster, right? And right now it is very much on the downhill side of that. What do you make of where they are right now, 4-game losing streak?
This is not
for all the people who don't have cable out there.
You look at the landscape of the Eastern Conference, how it's shaped.
What the freak?
In the Holy Land. Something very, very powerful.
Oh, come on.
And obviously the Indiana Pacers still playing really well and really hard without Victor Oladipo. Of all of those teams, the only one that seems like a disappointment is the Boston Celtics, based on the things you just said.
And they are a disappointment. I think that's debatable when you consider where they were last year, and everyone said, well, now they get Kyrie back, they should be better. They don't seem to be. So what does that mean for Kyrie and his future?
I don't think his long-term future is going to be with the Boston Celtics. I can tell by his body language, his commentary to the media, some of the things that he's saying about the strategy and his head coach right now. I just see this as his final season in Boston.
That's a mess, right? It has become just an absolute mess. There's no question about it. Okay, we are Mike and Jalen, and we are on the set of Get Up every weekday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern, here on ESPN. Right now, back to you.
Thanks, fellas. So on the Spurs side of things, they currently own the 8th seed out west. They also have the easiest remaining strength of schedule. According to BPI, teams 3 through 8 are currently within just 4 games of each other, with Houston being the only team to have clinched.
Man, I have a feeling about the Trailblazers, but fuck. This guy, he needed to be more aggressive, Taco. Sorry, guys.
Storylines out that amazing UFC Duke game. Aubrey Dawkins went off at 32, his second highest career scoring game. He became the 8th player with a 32-point game versus Duke in a tournament game. On the other side, Zion Williamson poured in 32 points, which makes 57 through his first 2 tournament games. That's tied with Kevin Durant for most all-time by a freshman.
He's going to break that.
Barely survived. They now advance to the Sweet 16 for the 27th
Alright, y'all.
time.
Catch y'all next time. Hopefully, y'all watching. Have a blessed one, y'all. Appreciate all the subs. You already know what it is, what it do. It's your boy J-HØØEŽ, infamous J-HØØEŽ. Hold on, Zion talking.
You talk about Mike for a second. When that ball rolled around the rim, it looked like it was going in, but you know, as Coach K talks about a lot with the basketball gods, they had our back tonight.
I feel bad that they lost. I mean, I'm exhausted. It's like the yin and the yang here.
How you say that?
Because they were deserving of winning, and
I hear you, Coach K.
they were so good. And I'm
Imagine
so
the Lakers
proud
get Coach K as coach.
that those kids played at the level of their coach.
So the Sweet 16
oh yeah, Duke, Virginia, baby,
Duke
Friday.
Virginia Tech,
LSU,
Friday
and Michigan State, let's get it. Elite 8, let's get it. Holla.